Are there any particular rules or methods that you teach that are the elements that should go into the story that you construct when you tell a story that's designed to engage people viscerally?
I'm going to go a little long here, but I want to make sure I hit on two stories. Okay. The first is a conversational success story. So with all of these groups that people have organized and now they're trying to recruit more people to, or set up another group and get budget for it. Very simply, hey, we work with, or I know of, title and place or something like that, another person in another organization who had a goal of, who wanted to, who needed to, goal or objective, but they couldn't because they set their current situation. What they needed was a place to go, et cetera, et cetera. The ERG did that for them, and now here's what's going on. So it's a very simple template where it's goal or objective, frustration or issue, current situation, the crappy situation that's occurring because this capability, this thing isn't there. What they needed was the capability, and then the success, what happened. 5 sentences, 30 to 60 seconds, everybody can use it. It's just a template for how to relay success. So at some point, if I'm recruiting a new member to join my ERG, I would say, yeah, what you're describing, let me tell you about Joe. Joe is a mid-level manager who was worried about the following. He needed to improve the following, but he couldn't because crappy situation, et cetera. He didn't know anybody that was like him. He didn't think there was anyone who had the same interests as him. He was stuck, et cetera, et cetera. What he needed was a place to go to share ideas and come up with things that could help him in his career. Our ERG gave that to him. And now he's been promoted to executive vice president, something like that. That's a success story. But what happens when you don't have a success story? There's this thing called the plausible emergency. I take the plausible emergency and I want to talk about it this way. Act 1, the crappy situation you may find yourself in. You're driving along, you hit the brakes, the kids are screaming, you don't know what's going on. Boom, you go off the side of the road, everything's up in flames. It's a horrible emergency. Is that plausible? Could that happen? Yes, it could. Would it help if you had brakes that didn't fail in this situation because you paid a little extra for them and they kept you safe, even though your kid's screaming in the back seat and you're wondering if you're going to go off the road. So the brakes, we have those brakes. So that's a plausible emergency. Imagine you get a mid-level job and you're stuck in your cubicle and nobody in this company looks like you, acts like you, behaves like you, and you think you're all alone. Is that plausible? Could that happen? Yeah. What if you found out that there was a place where people like you can come and exchange ideas in an open and vulnerable and authentic space? Would that help you feel like you could actually thrive in our company? Yeah, I think it would. We have that in our XYZ ERG group. That's the plausible emergency. So there's 2 stories you can tell. I went long on there, but that's about 30 to 60 seconds each when you tell them.
That's great. No, I enjoy it. Not only did I enjoy it, I was ready to join your group.